Hello, beloved ones. Wonderful to be here with you today. I would like to talk to you today about meditation. All right? I'll try to make this very brief and very simple because I'm a great lover of simplicity. And I believe that the best meditation practices tend to be the most simplistic, all right? Now that's not true for everyone. So the first thing I would tell you is that it is so vital to have a meditation practice. Now, before you say, oh no, I don't have the time, or every time I sit down to meditate, it's monkey mind and oh, it's so hard. So just wait, please. The reason it is so important is because even beyond spiritual evolution, even beyond feeling better about yourself, even beyond any kind of health, physical health benefits it might have for you, the greatest reason to have a meditation practice is you need a place to rest. Now that might sound strange because you say, well, I sleep every night, mother, and I get enough rest during my sleep time. But when you are awake in your world today, there is an enormous amount of stimulation, particularly with electricity and all kinds of waves, energy waves that are human created, and you all use them every day, radio waves, microwaves, electrical waves, and now there is cell phone waves, and they're all using each other, and there is a frenetic component to life today that, well, is rather new in the history of your race of beings, of humanity. Meditation is a deliberate, active form of rest or respite when you are awake and ready to go out into the world and be a part of all that stimulation. Even if you work from home or you stay at home, you are bombarded with this energy. So what you're saying when you sit down to meditate, or when you start a practice of moving meditation, you're saying, I'm making a space here. I'm making a space for myself to find rest, to find sanctuary. And because you are a powerful creator, you have the ability to sort of place a little bubble around yourself for a period of time. And in that bubble, energetically, you are held away from much of the stimulation that is a constant in your world. You cannot keep it out all the time because you wouldn't want to. You're choosing to live at this time in history for a reason. So you want to be a part of things energetically and physically. But you also need that time of respite. So the health benefits for meditation have been widely documented in your world, and so I don't need to go into them now, but you trust that it is a healthy practice both mentally, physically, and emotionally. And of course, spiritually, it really sets your spirit free, brings your spirit to the forefront, so that intuition is stronger and louder, your inner compass is pointing to your true north, and you just find it easier to have more clarity for what's going on for you and what you need to do next that is in your highest good. So, the best and the number one best practice for meditation is creating something that works for you. Don't try to do a practice that you are struggling with, or becomes a fight, or becomes something you do out of guilt because, well, if I really want to be very spiritual, I should do. So take the should out of the equation, and if it's not bringing you fulfillment, if it's not bringing you a sense of peace inside, if it's something that always feels like you have to fight your way to get there, then find something different. You don't have to sit to meditate. Yoga is designed as a moving meditation. It's a little hard to drop in deep when you're in class, when the instructor is talking you from one pose to the next, or explaining why you're doing that pose or what the correct form should be. But if you love yoga, or even if you just like it, and you've been attending class for a while, think about creating a short home practice, even if it's the same poses over and over and over again, that lasts 15, 20 minutes, that provide for you that place where you can drop in, where the mind quiets and you're only focused on your breathing and the next move you're going to make. Or if you're not a very big fan of yoga, or you find it too physically challenging depending on your age and the state that your body is in, you may want to try Tai Chi, Qigong. These are practices that tend to be very slow and fluid. You have to slow your whole being down to flow from one movement to the next. And oftentimes the practice is fairly easy to recreate at home. And now that you have so many apps for your phone or your tablet, or there are ways you can get it on a larger screen, on your television screen. These are things that are so easily available to you now, and many of them are free. So you could create a moving meditation practice in your own home that is easy to follow and makes you feel so much better than just sitting and trying to meditate. So, make a practice that works for you. Be open to sitting and or moving meditation. Experiment. This is your time for rest. Make it best for you. There is even a type of yoga called Yoga Nidra, where you lie down for the practice. It's a mindfulness practice with your body, can help with deep relaxation, and so that can be your meditation. I suggest creating a place in your home that is just for you, even if it's a little corner of the home, someplace you can be private, preferably a room where a door can close, so that if you have other people in the house, you can find some type of quiet. If you cannot get up and meditate first thing, and you want to do it when you get home from work, or towards the end of the day, because that's when you are feeling the most stress, then buy earplugs or something that maybe you want to meditate to a guided meditation, or music, so that when you have that going, whatever else is happening in your home, you're not hearing it. So no one has to change their routine for you. You create a special place in your home, in a room, where you have all your favorite books that inspire you. You have the device that if you want to have guided meditations or some kind of music, you have that device close by. You have your journal, your pen, so that if you choose to sit down and meditate, when you sit down, everything's right there. So that if you find that you cannot drop in, you cannot get quiet, you can say, that's all right, I'm going to journal instead. Or I'm going to read a few pages in this book that always inspires me, no matter what page I turn to. When I read it, I'm so glad I've read it. I feel good when I do that. And then I'll journal. And maybe after a few minutes of that, then you can drop in. Or maybe not. Don't pressure yourself to be anything other than who you are in that moment. But if you decide that, yes, I'm ready for a meditation practice, you don't even have to know what it's going to be. Let it evolve as you evolve. Maybe you just practice a deep breathing practice for 5 minutes every morning and every evening. And that's it. That's all you do. Just deep breathing for 10 minutes a day. If you just did that, it would be extraordinary, the changes that take place within you. So 1, you create a practice that works for you. 2, be open to what that practice might be. It might involve a moving meditation or sitting still or a combination of both. And 3, create a special place in your home that has everything you need, so that whoever you are in that moment when you come to meditate, all the tools are at your fingertips. You don't have to go hunting all over the house to find what you need. More and more, as your world becomes stimulated through technology, through just sheer numbers of people living on your planet, the more you will need respite. And sometimes when you feel your world is in turmoil and you just can't seem to get right, try meditation. And remember, I'm using that word very broadly. Try a respite where you spend time with you. And if you want to bring in angels or spirits or myself or any of us in the unseen, then you can do that. But it doesn't necessarily always have to be about spirituality, because what I know is that it's all spirit. It's all life. It is all evolution. And know that if you are willing to get still, even if your body is moving, you feel still within, I'll be there. I'll be there to support the stillness and to help it grow, so that you can balance your life in a way that is nurturing, supportive, and solid for you. Namaste. Hi, it's Danielle, creator and founder of Beloved Publications, your home of Mother Mary's teachings as they're channeled through me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. If you're interested in more of Mother's teachings, please visit our website, www.belovedpublications.com. And there you'll find lots of great ways of connecting with Mother. And if you want to join our community, you get an awesome free mini course on preparing for and connecting with your spirit guides. You will love it. So I hope to see you there soon. Thanks so much.